Okay, friends, so as you saw in that last clip, I finished reading Promise Boys by Nick Brooks. Let's talk about it. I really enjoyed this book. This was a maybe 5-star read, maybe 4 stars. I'm gonna give it 4 stars for now. Sorry, I'm trying to find a place to sit you guys down. I physically read this. I started this last Saturday. I don't know why it took me so long for such a skinny book to read, but I was just taking my time with it. I was really enjoying the characters. I love how short these chapters were. Like, literally, the last couple chapters in this book are like a page long each, and that was amazing. I really loved how we got to know our main characters, and I love how we got to see what their future looked like. I won't discuss too much about this without spoiling it, because I don't want you guys to get spoiled for this book in case this book is on your TBR. But this was on my most anticipated read list, and it did not disappoint at all. I really am excited to see what Nick has in store for us in the future. I know this was his first book as a debut novel, and this is a YA thriller. I would say if you love The Hate U Give and One of Us is Lying, I think you will love both of these books. So if you don't know what Promise Boys is about, this is about 3 guys who we follow. TJ, or not TJ, wow. Trey, JB, and who was the last one? I'm so sorry. JB, Roman, and Trey. And at this boarding school, they are like super strict with like school uniforms and whatnot. And they're also super strict with like being professionals, I guess, at this boarding school type of thing. Until one day there's a murder that happens at their school. It's not really a spoiler because it literally says so on the summary here. I'll just read the summary because that's the best. It says, the Urban Promise Prep School vows to turn boys into men as students JB, Roman, and Trey are forced to follow their prestigious program's strict rules. Extreme discipline, they've been told, is what it takes to be college bound to avoid the fates of so many men in their neighborhoods. This, the Principal Moore method, supposedly saves life. But when Moore ends up murdered and the cops come sniffing around, the trio emerges as the case prime suspects. With all 3 maintaining their innocence, they must band together to track down the real killer before they are arrested. But is the true culprit hiding among them? It was so good. I did not see the ending coming. The ending was so sweet to wrap up such a heavy subject matter, I would say. And yeah, I just really enjoyed it. I can't wait to see what Nick has in store for us. I will definitely be buying a finished copy of this now that I read it from the library. And also, this is like the 3rd month in a row where I read a library book. Like, look at me go. We love this. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready. I should probably get some lunch because it's almost 1 o'clock now. But I'm gonna get some lunch. Then after lunch, I am gonna walk the dogs. Then walking the dogs, I'm gonna start These Infinite Threads by Tara Moffey. I'm so excited to start that. That's another library book slash most anticipated read of mine. So 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoy this. I would definitely recommend this to all my thriller people out there. And yeah, and I'll chat with you guys whenever I have a reading update. Bye. So you guys can't really see me, but we're getting ready to go on a walk. And I want you guys to see my dog's reaction when I say his favorite word. Rocket, come here. Come here, Bubba. Can you guys see them? Come here, Bubba. You want to go on a walk today? Hold on. He usually takes a second. You want to go on a walk today? Come here. Come here. You want to go on a walk today? You want to go on a walk today? You want to go? You want to go for a walk today? Come on. You want to go? Hey, don't like that. You want to go for a walk today? Come on, you usually bark. Where's your hardness? Where's your hardness, Bubba? Come on. Hey. You usually bark, Bubba. But yeah, that's usually what he does. Good evening, breakfast friends on the internet. Welcome back to the vlog. I am here with a huge reading update. I'm not quite finished with These Infinite Threads by Tahereh Mafi, which is my current read. But I am enjoying it. Here's my library book. I am really enjoying it so far. As you can see, I made a lot of progress in this book. It is getting so damn good and so hard to put down. I'm literally on chapter 19 out of 31, and I feel like if I wanted to, I could stay up late and finish this all in one sitting, because I started picking this book back up tonight at like 6 p.m. maybe, and it's now 9:30 as I'm filming this. So I read it for 3 hours and I got quite a bit read, and I'm so happy. I have this much left. You can't really see this much left in the book, and like I said, I'm chapter 19 out of 31, so that's about 10 more chapters left, I think. Whatever math is right now, I'm too tired to think. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I love the tease of the romance that we have in here. Like, there's a couple in here that I am rooting for, and I really hope they get it together. And if they don't, I'm gonna scream. But I also hear this ending is a worse cliffhanger than book 1 was. So I think we are getting a third book, and I have some thoughts and feelings about that because I don't know what the title could be for book 3. But yeah, I'm really enjoying our 2 main characters. Carmen is still making me laugh. Carmen is so wise and witty as well. And then Alizia Alazari, I forgot how they say it in the audiobook, but our female main character, she is a djinn where she has these powers to walk through fire and whatnot, which is kind of cool but scary at the same time. But yeah, it's just kind of hard to talk about a sequel because I know some people may have read this book and some people may not have read this book. So yeah, I should have done a huge time lapse of me just sitting there listening to my audiobook because my iPad is charged. Maybe I'll do that when I read the last 100 pages. But yeah, I literally have 100 pages left, and I cannot wait to go back and read more. And then after I finish this book, I think I want to pick up another library book just because I'm enjoying reading my library books, and figuring out if I love them or not, and if I do love them, I add them to my wish list. But yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of exciting plans tonight. Tonight was just a relaxing me night, if you know what I mean. But tomorrow I do have karate, like I mentioned earlier. I have karate tomorrow morning for my demo team process, and then we might go to Barnes & Noble this weekend. I kind of teased about it with my mom's because it's my mom's birthday on Monday. So we might go to Barnes & Noble. We might not. But I do need to start The Jasmine Throne by Tashi Shuri. I need to start that one soon because that is a buddy read I'm doing with my friend Lori here at the Chatty Bookworm on Instagram and on BookTube here. And yeah, I need to start that. I do have my finished copy. I just didn't bring it over to where I'm sitting at my beanbag. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go read the last 100 pages of the book, and I'll probably scream about this when I'm finished with it, because it's so hard to put down and I cannot stop thinking about these characters. So another maybe 5-star read. So congrats to Hera Mafi. I don't know why I thought of putting it sideways, but this works better. Hello, bookish friends on the internet. Welcome back to my vlog. Today is Saturday, March 11th, and I had a great reading week. I finished 2 books, and I'm halfway through the 3rd. So, I finished reading 3 Kisses, One Midnight by Roshani Chokshi, Evelyn Sky, Sania Minen. And I also finished Promise Boys by Nick Brooks. Really enjoyed both of these. This one was a 5-star read, and this one was a 3.5. I was going to give it a 4 stars, but thinking on it now, I'm like, was this a 4-star rating? Would this be a book I would recommend? And I think I would recommend it to a few certain people here that I know. But I don't know if this is a favorite read. So, 3 stars and a 5 stars for the vlog so far. And then, like I said, I'm going to extend this vlog till Monday, because my mom's birthday is on Monday. And so I'm currently reading, as you guys know, These Infinite Threads by Tahereh Mafi. I'm on chapter 19 out of 31, so I'm hoping to finish this book today. And then I have another library book I need to read next, but I also need to get started on The Jasmine Throne by Tashi Shuri. This is the first book in the new fantasy series by this author. This is a buddy read I'm doing with my friend Lori at the Chatty Bookworm here on BookTube. I'm very excited to start this. Lori already started this, and she feels like she's going to DNF it, so I'm curious to see why, because me and her have similar reading tastes. I don't really know too much about this book, to be honest. I bought it because of Book Talk. Book Talk has been hyping a lot of fantasy books up lately, and I'm in my fantasy era right now, so I'm buddy reading this. This is on my TBR for March, and it's on my TBR for spring into reading. And I think I picked this for, oh crap, what did I pick it for? Maybe first book in a series? Oh, read for stormy weather, read a book that intimidates you. And oh my gosh, this book intimidates me. It's 500 pages long, so I need to get started on this buddy read. So yeah, I'm just getting ready to leave for my karate class right now, so come along with me to karate. I'll be driving to karate today, and then after karate I'm gonna walk the dogs and finish this book, maybe on the walk. I don't think I'll finish it on the walk, but I will want to at least get towards the end, that way I can finish it at home. I don't think we have a lot of plans today. I think we might have a few errands to run, maybe, hopefully. And I don't know what today has in store for us. It's kind of a boring vlog, and I'm sorry about that, but my goal is just to try and read 2022 or 2023 new releases. So there you have it. Those are what I'm reading. Those are what I read this week, and I hope you enjoy. Bye. Hello bookish friends, welcome back to the vlog. I know I didn't really vlog a whole lot today despite me being super busy today. What happened last night, I finished reading These Infinite Threads, and oh my gosh, this book was amazing read. I am so happy to say that this was another 5-star read for me, and I knew it was a 5-star just from my enjoyment of this series so far. Usually if I give the first book a 5-star, I usually give the sequel 5 stars. Sometimes that doesn't happen, and sometimes it does. But I realized while going through my vlog to edit this one for you guys that I never made like an update of me reading this book or me finishing this book. So I'm going to try my best and give a non-spoiler review of this book. This is following right after where we left off in The Wolven Kingdom, and if you know what happened in the first book, then things went down in the first book, and then things went down even harder in the sequel. The ending was so crazy. I really want to talk about just the ending, but I also don't want to spoil it for you guys. So if you guys have read this series and caught up with it, let me know down below. I will definitely be buying a finished copy for myself. That way I can have it in my collection. But I really love this. I definitely want to collect a copy for my collection as well. That way I can go back and annotate this book, because there was a few quotes that I wrote down that I really loved. Cyrus is an interesting character. I feel like he shouldn't have a romance, but yet it still works somehow. Carmen was still my favorite male character that I read from this year. He was super funny. He had a lot of like scenes that made me laugh, and then the ending, like I keep saying, was just so shocking. And there has to be a third book after this, right? Right, Tahara? I know you won't be watching my videos, but if you do, is there a third book coming? Epic Reads, do you know if she's writing a third book? I would love to know. Anyway, I really enjoyed this. If you can't tell, I gave this 5 out of 5 stars, and I'm happy that I read another library book this month. I think I might just call this vlog my library books vlog because I read 2 of them in this vlog, and I'm gonna start a third one tonight because I need to get to some of my library books. But I also wanted to come on and let you know that I started The Jasmine Throne by Tashi Shuri. I am so freaking excited for this one. My reading month for March has just been wonderful so far. I read a 4-star read, a 3-star read, a 5-star read, and another 5-star read. And with this one, I am buddy reading with my friend Lori here at the Chatty Bookworm. I am currently 80 pages into this exactly. I need to get to chapter 12 tonight. That way I can stop and wait for my friend Lori. That way she can get caught up. She's on chapter 12, but I need to get it caught up. And once I do, I'm gonna have to stop and wait and see how she feels about it. But yeah, I do have work tomorrow, so I won't be filming a whole lot. But today was just an enjoyable, relaxing Sunday for me. I did the dishes this morning for like 2 hours because our dishwasher is broken. And then I walked the dogs. And then after that, took a nap. And I woke up and read a little bit more in here. And then we went grocery shopping and we got Starbucks, my sister and I. Which I should have filmed that as like a B-roll footage, but I never did. But what else? I'm going to start a library book and another spring into reading TBR because I feel like even though this is a buddy read, I want to slow down and take my time with it. So I'm going to start another book. I'm going to try not start a fantasy, like an adult fantasy book that I have. I might read a contemporary book. That way I can split it up, or even a middle grade. I know, speaking of middle grades, I have them right here. I'm really wanting to read Paru and the Soul Stealer by Lori M. Lee. I really want to read this. I had this on my shelf since it came out. I also want to read The Vanquishers by Kaylin Barron. It's so short. I can't wait to read this. And I think book 2 comes out this fall. So hopefully I love this. I also have Amari and the Great Games by B.B. Allison. This one I am nervous and excited for at the same time because this is the second book to Amari and the Night Brothers. And I read that one and loved it last year. But I'm nervous for this because my friend Clint here at Reads Readers said there is a huge cliffhanger with this and we won't get anything about book 3 until the fall. So I don't know if book 3 is coming out this year or if it's going to come out in 2024, but I'm excited nonetheless. And then my last middle grade book I have that I want to read is The Marvelers by Danielle Clayton. I've been talking about this book nonstop since I got it, so I think now's the time. And again, book 2 to this I'm not sure if it's a trilogy or if it's a duology, but book 2 to the series comes out this fall. So we know for sure the sequel to this one comes out this fall. But yeah, I just have some middle grades that I want to get to. These are like the 4 main middle grade books that I really want to get to right now. And it is middle grade March as well. So yeah, one of these 4 books I'll start tomorrow at work, just because I feel like it's easy to pick up and physically read. I would say I am in the middle of another vlog, but I'll put it in here. I am 5 chapters into The Lake House by Sarah Beth Durst. I'm really enjoying this. I have more of my thoughts and details about this book in my secret vlog that I'm filming. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and say I'm reading a lot and I'm really enjoying what I'm reading. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. And tomorrow is my mom's birthday, so happy birthday, Mom. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Bye. Well, there's some bloopers for you guys.
People be driving too slow.
Anyways, we got an egg sausage sandwich, which we'll be eating here in a few minutes. I got my usual double chocolate chip right there. Izzy got some dragon fruit drink.
It's a dragon drink.
Yeah, fantasy people will love that. I brought my book along with me, just in case I have time to read in the car. We're reading The Jasmine Throne today. I don't think Izzy's ever reading during this week, but she wanted to be in it because we're going to Target. I need to get some jeans because I need some. And then, I don't know what else we're gonna do, but
We need just some other stuff from Target, and then food from churches.
oh yeah. And then I go to work from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. So we'll see how that goes today. I'm not in a group today, so it should go good. But yeah, we just saw Taylor. We love you, bestie. And yeah, that's all we have for now, and I'll see you inside Target.
That was such.
So I totally forgot to film some B-roll footage, but you guys, thanks to Izzy, she bought this for me. I'm so excited. It's actually heavy to hold one-handed, so I'm gonna put you up here for now before Izzy drives off. So my Curry's book club pick for the month of April and May. Hopefully you can hear me because you're on top of air conditioning. You're good. Our Queries book club pick for March and April is A Day of Falling Night by Samantha Shannon. I am so excited. Even though I haven't read book 1, but I have book 1 at home, so I am ready to binge read this series. And this is one of my most anticipated reads of the year. And I finally can take my library hold off. Yay! Hello, bookish friends. So Izzy and I decided to be spontaneous tonight. Not really. We're about to go inside Sunset Station's bowling alley. I haven't been bowling in forever, but Miss Popular over here has been bowling all season long for her bowling team at her school. So we're bored. We wanted to do some bowling games. So we're gonna go bowl and hopefully get some B-roll footage. Yay! Anything to say, fam?
No.
Alrighty, we'll see you inside. Go! You're gonna school me, huh? Hello, bookish friends in the internet, and nor my work shirt because I just got off work. Is it melted?
No, it's all caramelly.
Ooh.
That was so gross.
Anyways, we're about to head off to our holiday party at my karate instructor's house, so yay. I don't know if I'm gonna film though, probably not, but Izzy has a fun story to tell you y'all.
I probably had the worst night ever. So, it all starts out with me not being able to sleep. Take my nap. My daily nap. I always take my naps, right? Couldn't sleep. So, I laid in bed doing unproductive stuff, watching Netflix for about 4 hours. Then got up, iced my foot, played Fortnite, and then I had to go pick him up. The thing that nobody told me about is there is a hockey game going on right by his work. I had to go through all the traffic, and I had to talk to the security people. I was like, hey, I'm just trying to get over to the multi-gen. Like, I'm not part of the event. Like, I don't need to be parking in the gold parking lot or anything like that. And they're like, oh, cool, just take this left.
Tell them the best part.
I go in, and I have to go through these cones. And I'm like, okay, cool. I go in, pick up Drew. We leave. The security guard left. And I go through the cones again. I don't know if I didn't see a cone or if he moved the cones back or something like that. Guess what? I'm driving. Dun-dun, dun-dun. We hit a cone. We hit a cone. I ran over a cone, and I was taking the cone with me. I kept driving with the cone under my car.
Oh, belly laugh.
So.
Oh, and the best part are, we needed to get desserts for the holiday party, right? So Izzy got ice cream, and then, go ahead.
I was like, how am I gonna eat the ice cream? So I'm like, okay, don't tell my mom, but hold on. I needed a fork somehow or some way to eat it. So then I was like, okay, let's just go get a fork, right? They only sell forks with like 48 forks total, like in a package. So if you get a package of forks with only 47 forks in it? That's my bad. I had to take one, but to be fair, the package was damaged and already open. So technically, I didn't steal. It was free. So I took this little fork in my hoodie, and now I made my ice cream.
And we call her the good child. Oh
Okay.
God, not people staring at us. Don't worry, we're not driving. We're just in park right now, killing time. Oh.
Alright, that's a little awkward.
Bye, guys. Hello, bookish friends in the internet. Actually, let me change this. Hold on.